Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to what is sure to be another very special Hardcore Strata and Co auction here, number 6, Peppercorn Parade in Epping. My name is Robert Osimo. I proudly represent the company of Hardcore Strata and Co. I'm joined here today by some of my award-winning colleagues in blue. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Annie, Peter, Jim, Andrew, Julian, and of course Mr. Konsalkos, who no doubt we have Leon at the back too, and Mr. Konsalkos, who no doubt you've had the great pleasure of becoming acquainted with throughout the marketing campaign. Boys, let me share with you now the following announcements which are in place to help you bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that remain available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract to take place here today, with the balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in here. Everything is quite clear. So buyers, is with my highest recommendation what we offer for your consideration and competition here today. The Epping market is hot in 2025. We have seen significant capital improvement throughout the 3076 this year, and that is only set to continue, especially here at number 6 Peppercorn, where we are uniquely positioned to have access to absolutely all of that infrastructure which is putting Epping on the map. Parkland as close as across the road with Peppercorn Park, transport as close as Greenbrook Drive, and of course not far away at all from Epping Station. Shopping as close as High Street and Pacific Epping. Schooling as close as St. Peter's Primary, Epping Primary and St. Monica's College, all within easy reach of where we stand here today. You can walk to absolutely everything, and it's that location and that infrastructure which guarantees you, the lucky buyer here today, future wealth through capital growth. So whether you're looking for an investment, whether you're looking for a first home, whether you're looking for your next family home, look no further than the easy decision before you today to bid and buy number 6 Peppercorn. If that is your goal, right now is your opportunity to do just that, buyers. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for number 6 Peppercorn? Who'd like to start us off? I'm in your hands, buyers. I don't mind the call. Start me where you like. Could take a moment to catch my breath, give you an opportunity to consider your strategy and consider your position, an opportunity to take charge of these proceedings here today, an opportunity to show every potential competitor that the keys do belong to you, to start from a position of strength. You've got that chance now, buyers. I don't mind the call. As I said, I'm in your hands. Where do we see it start? Where do we go? Well, perhaps a few shy bidders among us here today. I know we have quite a few interested parties. I don't mind starting the party if you like. I give you the opportunity now, one last chance, buyers, to start at a level that you think most appropriate rather than where I think that we should start. You've got that chance now, buyers. If you're here to buy, show me now. I'll get started with a vendor bid at 600,000. We'll make it nice and easy for you. That at 600 the bid. At 600,000 near the bottom of the end of our range at 600 even money now. At 600,000 any better bid, any better offer than 6. At 600,000 now and ask for a quarter on top and make it 625. At $600,000 a bid. At 25 now, 625. Welcome, best of luck at 625. Made me work for that one. At 625,000, bids to you now. At 625,000, bid there. At 50 now, I'm taking 25 in the rise. Make it 50 at 625 the bid. At 625,000, first call at 625. Where was that? At 50, welcome soon. Best of luck at 50. At 6.5 now in the bids there, make it 75 from top now. At 650,000. At 650,000, 6.5, make it 6 3/4. At 650,000, 75 got. Round me off to 700, sir. At 675,000, bid there. At 675. At 675, the bid now for the first call.
680.
At 680, I'll entice you back in at the 5 and give you the same courtesy at 5 if you like at 680 and 85. An easy decision at 85 now. At 700,000, even money. Welcome to your buyer Jim there at 705. The quick retort at 705. At 705, the bid. At 705,000, bids back in the centre. Opportunity on either side. At 705, we've got. At 705, the bid now for the first call. At 705,000, we done. 10 on top. 715.
710.
Bit cheeky of me, always assume the higher number.
712.
At 12, at 712,000, the quick retort again, perhaps rounding off to 15 now. At 15 or 13?
14.
At 14, at 714. 16,
720.
at 20 now. At 720,000. What was that, sir? 22? At 22 got. At 722,000, bid there back case. Your buy on the phone, Jim, and an opportunity here at 722. At 722,000. At 722,000, fairly been offered bids in the centre. At 22 now. At 722,000, once at 722, all done.
4.
At 4 now, at 726.
8.
8, 30, sir. At 30 got.
32.
At 32 now, at 34, 36, 38, 40,
41.
1,
42.
2, done? That's a hard limit, sir. At 742,000 bids here, and I will say the keys are there because we're on the market and we sell away here today. So if you have indeed come to buy, you must bid me now at 50 now, 750,000. I think you had those keys in your pocket for a moment. You can win them back. It's not over just yet, but they're there as it stands. At 750,000, we're on the market and selling. At 750,000, make absolutely. At 51 now. At 751, make absolutely no mistake about it. We're on the market. We sell here today. If you've come to bid, you must bid me now. If ever, hold your peace. At 751,000 bids there. Keys are there. Opportunity here. Once at 751, are we all done?
755.
At 755 now. At 755. At 755,000, are you absolutely sure you've been so strong from the very start? Don't leave me just yet. This is where it counts. At 755,000, bids back there with Jim on the phone. At 755. At 755,000, fairly been offered. This is where it counts. This is where you've got to dig deep if you want to buy. At 6 now, at 56. At 756,000 and try 60 in the rise. At 756,000, the keys are back here now as it stands at 756. At $756,000 for the first call at 756. Are we all done? Twice at 756,000 done. At 58 now. At 758. At 758. At 758,000, fairly been offered bids back here on my left in front of you now at 58 the bid. At 758,000, try 60 in the rise. At 758,000 I have now. At 758 the bid for the first call at 758,000, all done. Second call at 758, done, finished. Third, final call, $758,000 the bid, all done, all finished, silent out at 758. Do I have your absolute best here today? I can't entice you in one last roll of the dice at 60. Absolutely sure? You're definitely sure we're on the market and selling regardless of where the bid is physically located? We're definitely selling here today, 758. We're done. Thank you very much for your bidding here today. At 758,000 bids there, keys are there. We're on the market. We sell. Might have done enough there, Jim. First call at 758, done. Twice at 758,000, done. Finished. Third, final call at 758. The bid, all done, all finished, all silent and out at 758. We're selling, selling, selling. Sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join us in congratulating our purchaser and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourt Strata & Co.